And the first thing we're going to do is create a new document. So to do that, go ahead and hit create new here on the left side. And you'll be prompted to set your size or whatever. So how Creative Cloud is organized is you have like different templates. So if you're working on a photo or a print, perhaps maybe you're working on a mobile application and it'll have like templates set to whatever size of a mobile application you're using. Let's do photo. So I want you guys to click photo and use the default Photoshop size and title this document Workspace Basics. Okay. Keep the width to 7, the height by 5, resolution 300. Keep all these the same. Just give it a title and hit create. And it is going to open up a new blank canvas. So how Photoshop is organized is you have your menu here at the top where you have like file, new, you're very familiar with that, but you have these different options, okay? So menu. Over here on the left, you have your toolbar. And notice how I can kind of move my toolbar as needed. So that's your toolbar. Here you have your document window. So notice I can kind of rip off that tab and move it. That becomes handy later when you have a bunch of documents open. So this is your document window. Above your document window, you have this. This is called your options bar. And this changes depending on what tool I have selected. So you'll see whatever Photoshop tool I've selected, my options change here in the options bar. Okay. On the right side, you have different panels. Some of you might have this Learn panel open. I typically close that up here with the little clap symbol. But you can move these panels as you please, whatever workflow works best for you. Okay, so you can like hide some of these, you can open them however you want. You can close them. Okay, let's say perhaps, so don't do this. Let's say perhaps you take your toolbar off, delete it, you delete your layers somehow, I don't know, but you do some crazy stuff and you don't know what to do. So go up to window at the top, because we have a Windows issue. There's windows missing and everything. So go to Window, Workspace, and make sure Essentials is default, and go to Reset Essentials. And then it's going to reset it to the default setting. Okay, so I typically hide this. There's a lot more panels to work with. If I go up to Window, the panels that are active are the ones that are checkmarked. So you can see I can uncheck tools and it'll hide it. Window, checkmark tools again. You also have other ones like brushes, okay, different paint brushes, and we'll learn about that later. So there are a lot more panels to work with, okay. So from there, I'm going to show you guys how to open up some images. So let's go back to your document and go ahead and download images 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to click on the link. And then you want to hit the download button. It will not work if you try to click and drag. So download that guy, download image 2, and download image 3. Okay. And from here, there's a few ways you can open them in Photoshop. Okay, so with a document open, you'll see it downloads here on the bottom of your Google Chrome. If you press down, so I press down and I have not let it go. So I click down with my mouse and I'm dragging it down to Photoshop and then I'm going to drop it on my canvas. So you see, here's my little rooster. Okay. I'm going to hit enter and enter him in. So here I have him. The top tool here is your move tool. Your move tool allows you to move objects. Another way of opening is if you go to File, Place Embedded. When you go to Place Embedded, you want to go to your Downloads folder, which could be up in Quick Access. It could be tucked inside this PC. Who knows? And I can click my cat and place. Okay. Hit enter. And then I'm going to go to File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to go ahead and place that frame. Okay. And hit enter. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and save our work because we've done quite a bit of work. So you want to go to File, Save As, save onto your computer, and then you want to navigate down to your U drive. So underneath this PC on the left, you should see something that starts with your ID number and then is like your U drive. You can save this, like create a new folder if you haven't, entitle this Intro to Digital Art. Open this and create a new folder in there, and you can title this PS for Photoshop Tutorials. Okay. Save this in here. Don't worry about changing anything else. Just hit save and hit OK. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing this video, and then we'll move on to the second video.